Gnosticism. Unveiling the Gnostic mystery. Gnosticism is one of the most intriguing and enigmatic spiritual traditions in human history. Rooted in the search for hidden knowledge gnosis, it challenges conventional religious doctrines and offers a radical vision of the universe, humanity, and the divine. Though often regarded as a heretical offshoot of early Christianity, Gnosticism predates Christianity and draws from a diverse range of traditions including Platonic philosophy, Zoroastrian dualism, and ancient mystery religions. This esoteric movement has evolved over millennia, influencing modern spiritual and philosophical thought in unexpected ways. Origins. The birth of a hidden wisdom. The origins of Gnosticism are shrouded in mystery, with scholars debating whether it emerged independently or as a reaction to mainstream religious systems. Some trace its roots to the Hellenistic period circa 3rd century BCE to 1st century CE, where Greek philosophy and Eastern mysticism intermingled. Others argue that Gnostic ideas were already present in earlier Persian and Babylonian spiritual traditions, particularly in Zoroastrianism, which emphasized the cosmic struggle between light and darkness. By the 1st and 2nd centuries CE, Gnosticism took shape as a distinct movement, heavily influencing early Christian sects. Gnostic groups claimed to possess secret knowledge about the nature of the universe, the true identity of the divine, and the path to spiritual liberation. This knowledge, they believed, was hidden from the masses by oppressive religious and political authorities. Core beliefs. The Gnostic vision of reality. Gnosticism is not a unified doctrine but a collection of related beliefs and texts. However, several core themes define the movement. The Demiurge and the true God. Unlike mainstream Christianity, which worships a singular omnipotent deity, Gnostics distinguish between a false creator god, the Demiurge, and a higher unknowable divine source. The Demiurge, often identified with the Old Testament's Yahweh, is seen as an arrogant and flawed being who created the material world as a prison for human souls. The illusion of the material world. Gnostics view the physical world as a flawed, corrupt illusion that traps the divine spark within humans. This belief aligns with Platonic thought, which posited that the material realm was an imperfect copy of a higher spiritual reality. The divine spark and salvation through knowledge. According to Gnostic teachings, humans possess a divine essence or spark that originates from the true God. Salvation is achieved not through faith or obedience to religious laws, but through gnosis, direct, experiential knowledge of one's divine origin. Only those who attain this enlightenment can escape the cycle of rebirth and return to the spiritual realm. The role of Christ as a Gnostic teacher. Many Gnostic sects revered Jesus, but not as a savior through sacrifice. Instead, he was seen as a revealer of hidden truths, a divine emissary who came to awaken the souls trapped in the material world. Some Gnostic texts, such as the Gospel of Thomas and the Gospel of Judas, depict Jesus imparting secret teachings that differ radically from the canonical Gospels. Persecution and suppression. The rise of orthodox Christianity. By the 2nd and 3rd centuries CE, Gnosticism faced growing opposition from emerging Christian orthodoxy. Church fathers such as Irenaeus of Lyon and Tertullian condemned Gnostic teachings as dangerous heresies. The movement's emphasis on secret knowledge, rejection of traditional religious authority, and alternative interpretation of Christ's role posed a direct threat to the institutional church. As Christianity became more organized and politically influential, Gnosticism was systematically suppressed. Many Gnostic texts were destroyed, and its followers were persecuted. By the 4th century, with the rise of the Roman Empire's endorsement of Christianity, Gnosticism was all but erased from public discourse. However, its influence persisted in mystical and esoteric traditions, resurfacing in later movements such as the Cathars, the Bogomils, and Renaissance Hermeticism. The Nag Hammadi Library, rediscovering the lost Gospels for centuries. Much of what was known about Gnosticism came from the writings of its detractors. That changed in 1945 with the discovery of the Nag Hammadi Library, a collection of ancient Gnostic texts buried in the Egyptian desert. These texts, written in Coptic and dating back to the 3rd and 4th centuries CE, provided invaluable insights into Gnostic beliefs and practices. Among them were the Gospel of Thomas, the Gospel of Philip, and the Secret Book of John, all of which challenged conventional Christian narratives. The discovery of these texts reignited scholarly interest in Gnosticism and highlighted its complexity and diversity. It also revealed the extent to which early Christianity was more fluid and contested than previously thought. Gnosticism in the modern era. A resurgence of esoteric thought. Though largely forgotten for centuries, Gnostic ideas have experienced a resurgence in the modern era. Interest in Gnosticism has grown within spiritual and philosophical circles, particularly in the following areas: psychology and the self. The ideas of Carl Jung, one of the most influential psychologists of the 20th century, were deeply influenced by Gnosticism. Jung saw the Gnostic concept of divine sparks as a metaphor for the human unconscious and the process of individuation, the journey towards self-realization. Esoteric and occult traditions. Various modern mystical and esoteric movements, including Theosophy, Hermeticism, and New Age spirituality, incorporate Gnostic themes. The belief in hidden knowledge, spiritual awakening, and the illusion of material reality aligns with many contemporary mystical philosophies. Popular culture and science fiction. Gnostic themes have permeated popular culture, particularly in literature and film. Works like The Matrix, Blade Runner, and The Truman Show explore the Gnostic idea that reality is an illusion, and that awakening to a hidden truth is the key to liberation. Modern Gnostic churches and spiritual movements. Today, several neo-Gnostic movements and churches, such as the Ecclesia Gnostica and the Apostolic Johannite Church, actively practice and teach Gnostic spirituality, integrating ancient wisdom with contemporary religious thought. The enduring legacy of Gnosticism. Gnosticism remains one of the most profound and mysterious spiritual traditions in history. Its radical vision of reality, emphasis on direct knowledge, and challenge to religious authority continue to inspire seekers and scholars alike. Though once labeled a heresy, Gnosticism's insights into the nature of existence, the self, and the divine offer a compelling alternative to mainstream religious thought. As humanity continues its quest for truth and self-discovery, Gnosticism endures as a timeless path for those who seek enlightenment beyond the illusions of the material world.